Wow, look at how much time I've got left. Not much. Good thing, because I got a lot of pictures and not much words. So this is now what is in the vehicle. And does anybody want to know what's inside? You want to know details?
Yeah.
All right. Being the engineers, you're kind of like, oh, tell me what's in there. So let's take a look. Again, motivation, why? Well, one of the reasons is you might want to learn about this because you want to do your own, right? That'd be pretty neat. So, oh, you've already seen this. Disaster relief, public visibility, STEM outreach, and then you've seen this one. These are the only two duplicated slides from the two. And that is mobile transportation, office space, communications power. So let's take a look inside. Well, one of the things that we did for the Red Cross when we were in Baton Rouge, we had to go to the FedEx office, which was where the Red Cross has a central headquarters of all of its technology in Austin, Texas. When there's a disaster, the way they distribute it, they have an agreement with FedEx. They ship it via FedEx. FedEx had it works, doesn't it? Yeah. They don't have to worry about their own vehicles. FedEx had a little problem. A lot of its employees were affected by the flooding and basically weren't showing up for work because, first of all, they had no homes, they were worried about their homes and all that other stuff. So a lot of stuff just piled up at the FedEx warehouse. So we drove to the FedEx warehouse, loaded up the vehicle with 3,000 pounds of laptops, wireless access points, satellite dishes, all sorts of other stuff, and then brought it to the main headquarters, the headquarters for the Baton Rouge flooding effort. So it's a mobile transport of people and equipment. It is office space. So we have a couple of tables, nice comfy chairs. We didn't ask for the comfiest chairs you could imagine, we just got them. When we bought this. And I'm going to show a little bit more about other workspaces that we have in here. We have communications. We have a rack which is full of satellite communications equipment. We're able to do IP or work with IP phones. We do have short-range radios that we use as well, and of course, as I said, Wi-Fi access point is one of the objectives of this. Oh, also a TV, and then power. So we can operate on its own power. We operate all the equipment. We can charge the power packs. We can run two air conditioning units, and we can do all this with our generator. The vehicle chassis is a Freightliner with a custom box. The unfortunate thing is this custom box has leaked, and we've taken it in for work 4 times already. So that's another problem, is that it's a new vehicle, right? It's just like a new car. Sometimes you have to take it in a couple of times to fix a problem. Well, our problem has been leaking. So we believe it's been fixed because it went through a hurricane without leaking. It's got a Cummins diesel engine. We have on the roof 3 solar panels which are used to top off by the way, I will make all of these readily available for you folks after this if you have an interest. Unfortunately, this presentation is 95 meg as a PPT, and I need to convert it to a PDF. Unless I could send you a 95 meg PPT. Would you like that? Okay, I didn't think so. Solar panels, of course the internet satellite dish, which is automatically deployable when you press a button. It pops up, it looks for the strongest signal, and it works best when you point the whole vehicle in a certain direction, and I think it's with the back pointed south. 2 air conditioners which keep the vehicle really cold, and then a powered vent that we can use to just blow air through the whole vehicle. We have 2 batteries that are 415 amp hours each. And we have the capability to plug into 240 shore power. We also have the outside center cabinet, which has our 10 kilowatt generator. We can start this generator either by pressing a button inside the vehicle, the box of the vehicle, or by starting it outside by the generator. The generator itself uses the same diesel as the vehicle uses for driving. So when we have to fill up the tank, we only have to fill up one tank and it draws it from it. We recently had a discussion of the type of fuel allowed to use. That would be, there are some, not ethanol, but it would be more biodiesel-like variants that we were not allowed to use, and then we found out that yes, we are, and we just have to add some filter, or actually change the filter more often for it. We have another rear cabinet. We store our safety equipment in there. For example, every time we stop, we put out safety cones around the vehicle so nobody runs into it. Inside, it is basically an office. We have several chairs. We could actually put up folding chairs in there. You'll see another picture later. This table right here, we can actually remove from the floor and store somewhere else. This table right here actually folds into the wall. Both of, or all of the chairs, there's one here, and this one here, can be turned to face the front, as it should correctly be when you travel, when you drive down the highway. And then it's got seat belts and lap belts and shoulder belts for you to be safe as you travel. You notice that we also have a couple of TVs, one on the wall. All of these are used for various things. We could display our TV channels on them. We could run presentations. We could plug in our laptops and have a meeting and show it up on there. We have, if you look from the front towards the back, inside, we have, this is the last chair. We have room to store, and in fact, we have a lot of stuff that we store, supplies that we may need. For example, in one of those boxes is a sleeping pad and a sleeping bag that I left, and apparently they're using it too. Our racks are over here. We got storage for chairs and desks or tables as well. So, as an example, lots of tables in there to be able to use for stuff. Another example of that. In fact, here you go. Here's Butch again. You can't tell because he's got a hat on, right? This is Greg Vaughn. He is the IEEE Region 3 Director-elect. So our communications equipment includes internet access through a satellite, and we have an emergency 10-day plan for public service organizations, and we've blown past our 10-day plan several times. This says we have a wireless G-band router. We actually just got brand new equipment from Cisco. Apparently we got $25,000 worth of equipment, and we got it so soon that I don't even know what we have. We got this Tuesday, I think, right before they, a little bit earlier than that. Maybe it was Tuesday. No, it was last Tuesday. So I don't know what they have, but nonetheless, we can get TV stations, we can get satellite data, and then we could transmit that out. And these are 19-inch racks, which also includes a charging station right here. And so one of the things that we wanted to do, and we could actually direct a cable out. And we also have communications short-wave radios. We use this for the home fire campaign. Power control panel. We can choose either shore power or generator power, and as a part of our energy system, we have an inverter which is able to take the battery power and convert it into 120 volt AC that we could just run your regular equipment on. A lot of this detail is in the paper. All right, so one of the things that we thought we would really do is hand out thousands of these power banks, because the thing we heard, I can't charge my cell phone. So we thought we would hand out thousands of these. Well, these are kind of expensive too. But the thing is, we're finding we're not reaching the public because it's really hard to reach the public. But what we're finding is that Red Cross volunteers love these because very often they're out there working with the clients, the survivors, and they run out of cell phone power because sometimes cell phones don't work in the area they're working. So we found that we're really distributing them to the volunteers. We charge on 120 at a time in the racks, and it's a lot of work. We can run in at night because we have outside lights. I'm almost done. More information, in fact, I am done. So I made it. All right, so more questions on the hardware aspect of this.
We welcome you to stay with us. All right.
All right.
During lunch.
Pardon me?
I mean.
Or during lunch. I got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Where's the microphone for this gentleman?
Yeah.
I do speak loud.
Yeah, but they want to record it. They want to get it for the recording.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, my name is Vaswatu. I'm from Phoenix section. I'm also technical program chair for this conference. Okay. The question I got is, your vehicle goes only 8 miles per gallon.
Oh yeah.
Did you think about converting that into electrical vehicle?
So one of the aspects of what we did is we wanted to get the first one out there and learn, and from those lessons learn, be able to, you know, do a second vehicle, or, you know, do we do a much smaller vehicle? And so the first thing is, first of all, that vehicle, for what we paid for it, could have been twice as much. But we got a special deal because this was a 3-year-old chassis that they bought on spec that nobody had used, 2-year-old chassis that nobody had bought. So we it fell in our lap, and so diesel it was, all right? So is the next vehicle going to be electric? Could be, all right? Is the next vehicle not a vehicle, but it is a trailer that you pull with a pickup truck? Could be. So right now we're trying to figure out where to go, all right?
Does NSF know about your project? Does NSF know about your project?
I would say NSF does not know about our project. And so if you have a recommendation of which specific area to talk, I'd love to talk with you afterwards.
Thank you.
And is that it for time?
I think so.
I have 10:40, so my time is up. Thank you very much.
Thank you.